That's right, guys. In today's video, we'll be constructing iconic houses from all across history, from the Stone Age right up to the modern day in the 21st century. Not only that, we'll be exploring different architectural styles from all over the world, showcasing the amazing diversity of human civilization throughout the ages. Without further ado, let's dive into the evolution of human houses. Alright, so for this first house, we need to find a place that it's warm, arid, doesn't have a lot of trees. It needs to be a savanna. So I think I'm gonna build this house here. It's not actually a house. It's more like a cave. But yeah, people at this age, they called it a house. Alright, folks, let's rewind the clock way back to the very, very beginning. We're talking about, yes, the Stone Age, also known as the Paleolithic era. Life was rough back then. People were constantly on the move, hunting for food and finding shelters wherever they could. These early humans built simple structures for protection from the elements they could find near them. Using things like branches, leaves, and maybe even animal skins. Think cozy caves with a bit of makeover. Alright, so this is the first house. As I said, it's not technically a house, but people at this age, they called it a house. Anyway, so it's just a cave, a cozy one with leaves on the inside to hide the entrance from predators, so no predators can hunt humans as we were prey at this stage. So we have some sticks, some rocks, some blood for hunting preys and feeding on preys like animals and a lot of things. These are some stone tools that we used to use at this age. Some animal skins thrown in there to sleep on it, and some fireplace here to cook the food that we bring. But yeah, this is a very cozy, warm cave. But now, and if you're enjoying so far, please smash the subscribe button, hit the like button as well, share the video with your friends if you like it and you think they will like it, and let's move forward few thousand years to the Mesolithic era. The weather got warmer, and people began staying in one place for longer periods. This meant they could build more permanent homes. Mesolithic houses were typically round structures made from wood, stone, rocks, and animal skins. These new settlements allowed people to develop new tools and technologies, and they also started experimenting a little bit with agriculture. Imagine planting crops and raising livestock instead of just hunting and gathering all the time. That's a game changer, but it actually wasn't that big of a deal back then. So now I'm looking for some mud, and I found this muddy forest here. It's a swamp. So mud, because I'm gonna need some mud bricks and also some this block, I forgot what it called, to add it to the roof of this house, because actually at this age they used to build with the well, it wasn't technically mud like this, but it was clay and some dirt mixed with water. Well, it's technically mud. So yeah, this is the second house, all built in. We have a small farm there, some farms near the river, because as I said, at this age, they started experimenting with agriculture. It wasn't a big deal, but they started planting some crops and things like this. Also, they used to worship all sorts of things, so that's a status for their god or something like that. This is the garden. Here we have a house, nothing too shabby. We have some tools, stone tools that they used to use, some carpets as animal skin, and some leaves as well. And yeah, so this is the second house, and now let's go to the other one. Alright, folks, buckle up for a big jump forward in time. We're leaving the Mesolithic era behind and entering the Neolithic period, also known as the New Stone Age. This is a big deal. Things are about to change drastically. See this wheat? That's a sign of the biggest revolution in human history, the rise of agriculture. People in the Neolithic period stopped relying solely on hunting and gathering. Instead, they started planting crops like wheat and raising animals for food. This meant they could stay in one place for longer and build more permanent settlements. And they also developed new technologies like pottery. Imagine storing your food in decorative clay pots instead of just leaving it out there in the open to rot. Alright, so this one I actually like a lot. So yeah, I'm really happy with this one. It's actually pretty accurate because at this Neolithic, they used to build also like circular or like round houses like this. Oh, the volcano looks sick. Yeah, so this is the houses. This one it's for storing some food because of course there weren't fridges back then, so they used to dig holes in like some houses shaped like this, and also pottery was a thing at this stage. They used to place all their food and seeds on their pottery. Also, they used to domesticate some animals like sheep, cattle, goats, and we're still gonna go grab some goats. And this is the house. They started living in families and in with other people because at this stage agriculture was a huge thing, so they needed more people, some to go hunt, some to go gather, and of course some to plant and use crops and domesticate animals. So now I'm in this ruins to find some shards, I don't know what they call. And can I find one? Nope. And what about this one? Nope. This one, come on. No, I don't think that's an axe, I think. Go away, you annoying drowned zombie. Go away. Jeez. Anyway, so let's move forward. Hopefully this one will have one. Come on. Nah. Okay, so let's... Oh, this is the one I was talking about. Oh, and another one. So this one to decorate pots and pottery because they used to have art. At that age, they started making drawings on their pottery and a lot of things to... I don't know, but they used to do this. And now things started getting interesting as we're leaving the green fields of the Neolithic era and venturing into the scorching sand of the ancient Egyptian empire. This is the Bronze Age, a time of pharaohs, pyramids, and houses. Yep, even the great Egyptians needed a place to come home after a long day of, whatever pharaohs do. Unlike the wooden and rocky structures we've built so far, Egyptian houses were typically made of mud brick and sandstone. The Nile River provided a plentiful supply of clay and mud, and these bricks were cheap, strong, and perfect for keeping out the desert heat. Sandstone, quarried from nearby cliffs, was also popular building material, especially for wealthier citizens and for structural elements as well. Now, Egyptian houses weren't all created equal. The wealthy folks lived in sprawling estates with multiple rooms, courtyard, and even gardens. But for the average worker or farmer, a simple mud brick house with few rooms was the norm. Think functionality over fancy decoration. So this is the house. This place also for storing some food. They also used the pottery and copper as well, because at this age, the Bronze Age, Egypt was very, very known for copper and gold as well. They used to trade gold and copper, and of course I made this vault here for storing gold. So they used to trade gold and copper for tin and also for bronze as well, because they I think the Mesopotamians, I butchered that, used to make a lot of copper, and they used to trade it for gold and other minerals as well. So I didn't bring any dirt. That's why I'm gathering a little bit of dirt to place it here, because we also need to plant a lot of crops, because at this stage humans stopped gathering and hunting, and all they did is farming and domesticating animals. Now we're going to another scorching stop on our historical housing tour. We've traded the Nile for the sand dunes and left the pharaohs behind. Today, we're venturing into the heart of the Persian Empire during the Iron Age. Yes, this is the Iron Age. Life in the Persian Empire during this age was tough. The vast majority of people were nomadic, herders, constantly on the move, but there were few that stayed in one place. Today, we're building a house fit for a settled Persian citizen with a taste of their finer things. Most of them needed a well maintained garden. This wasn't just for decoration. These folks grew fruits, vegetables, and even herbs right outside their doorstep. Imagine having a fresh salad from your own garden every single day. Well, that's a dream. And over there, you can see like some farmland, and yeah. So many families kept livestock and grew crops of like to supplement their diet. Self sufficiency was key in the desert. And I like where I'm going with this house, but I will go to the end to get some end stone, because it looks like sandstone, but it's not sandstone. So we're back at our village, the Edoras, and you might be wondering why I'm at this village. It looks sick, actually. If you haven't checked that episode, please go back. It was very, very epic, and I'm really happy with this village. So if we go to this well and go all the way down, we're gonna be here at the stronghold. And let's go first heal our shovel, because it's almost death. So, and heal our tools, like all of the tools and the armor and everything, actually. All right, and now let's gather a little bit of this block, the end stones. This one looks, as I said, like sand, and yeah, see the final results. It's actually not completely the final result, but I'm really happy with how it turned out. The house looks sick. I added this tree here, and these places that you see here will be adding some farmland, some crops, and other stuff there. Also some animals, because yeah, Persians also used to domesticate animals. And of course, they have a garden to farm not only crops but trees for fruits and for other types of vegetables. And also this bridge, it's sick. I like it a lot. And let's go have a tour inside the house. So at the front, we have some carpet. We have this place here with some decorations, some flowers. Because yes, at this stage, they started decorating houses, not only just placing necessary things. Also some pots for storing some food, a kitchen for cooking, for having all the food they need. Also, they started using chests and barrels and a lot of other storing systems. This one, it's kind of a toilet. I don't know what this is, but yeah, moving on. This one, for because this is the Iron Age, so they started experimenting with iron, smelting it, so they needed a room to do that. And of course, at the here we have at our vault. So this is all the weapons, armors, and tools that they're using, and some iron because they started using iron a lot. Of course, gold as well. Gold was. Go away. Whew. I didn't mean to look at you. You scared the shit out of me. Sorry. Alright, so the house is all finished. Everything is done. I added some decorations, and this garden is actually really, really good. I'm really happy with it. And this thing here at the middle, I don't know what that is. We have this path that takes us to the farm. So we farm all sorts of vegetables, herbs, and everything, as you see here. And if we go here, you will find the animals that they're domesticating. So sheep, some cattle as well, and goats. They're also domesticated horses for going to wars and fighting and all that, but I didn't want to add this one here. So yeah, that's pretty much it when it comes to the Bronze Age. So we finished with the prehistoric and the ancient history. So now we're gonna move for some more interesting builds and some really, really good looking builds. That's right, everyone. Today we're continuing our epic journey through time. Last video we explored the prehistoric era, constructing a cozy cave dwelling in a roundhouse for our hunter-gatherer ancestors. Then we moved on to the dawn of civilization, building a Neolithic house, an Egyptian-inspired Bronze Age residence, and last but not least, a luxurious Persian dwelling from the Iron Age. Alright, but that's not all, because today we're continuing this journey with more builds, and from the Middle Ages, also known as the Dark Ages. So this first build we will be building is a small Anglo-Saxon village who inhabited what is now England from the 5th to 11th century, so we're going to need a bunch of oak, logs, and dark oak. Anglo-Saxon society was primarily rural, with small villages scattered around. People lived in simple, practical houses, built with readily available material like wood and thatch. So this is all the wood I got, but then I remembered that I still have plenty in a village nearby. So this is the village, it's called Edoras, and it's inspired by Rohan from The Lord of the Rings. So let's go ahead and search if there is any blocks left here, any wood, any logs. So let's search these chests, and yeah, I have plenty of spruce. I can use that for the wall, and a lot of oak logs actually, so that will be perfect actually. So this is the perimeter of the this village. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it from up. So as you see, those logs are the perimeter. I don't think you were able to see that. So moving on, let's start building the perimeter. Alright, so this is the perimeter, it's all built in, but now we need a bunch of gravel to make the path. So let's go ahead and grab a bunch of this material. And oh, I need a regular shovel actually. So I crafted a new diamond shovel, and now let's go ahead and mine for some this. So it's slow, but it's fine. We don't need much. So the path is all done. So this is the path on this village. It takes to the houses. So there will be four small houses and a very large fancy house for the king and queen. Do they call it king or jarl or earl or something like that? But yeah, so let's start building the house. Perfect. So this is the first house, and I actually like it a lot. So look at it, and with shaders, it makes everything looks cool. So the house it has two entrances, one from here and the other one from the other side. Some more decorations and details and like supports. So I don't know what that is, but yeah, I actually like it a lot. Now we need a bunch of dark oak. We only have regular oak, so dark oak to make some variants of oak. And now let's go ahead and start placing this dark oak and build more houses. So all the four houses are done. Now the only thing left is the large house for the jarl or the king, or I don't know what they called it back then. I think king. England or Anglo-Saxon had kings. So this is the shape of the house. So it's large, as I said. It'll have multiple rooms, a rooftop. I mean, or I don't know, like a second store or something. But yeah, so this is where the house is going to be. So there is a trick. If you go here and put your head there, the house will automatically be built. Ooh, didn't work. Let's try again. Boom. It didn't work. Maybe third time's the charm. And voila. And there you have it. A simple but charming Anglo-Saxon village recreated in Minecraft. If you're curious to see what other historical builds we tackle next, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like so more people can see this. Anyway, these small villages were the building blocks of the Anglo-Saxon society, laying the foundation for the England we know today. So let's go and see the house from the inside. So this is how it looks. We have this massive cavern here, the throne for the king and queen where they make decisions, this long table for like where soldiers and I don't know, people feast after a successful invasion or whatever they used to do. And this room here is the master bedroom for the king and the queen. Some drinkable water, some storage for food, and some weapon, armors, and of course the bed for sleeping. Of course, they usually had to like they used to have a lot of children, so I put six beds there for their children, and there is another throne up here for like where the king is saying its speech and people are like all listening. Pretty cool, right? So now we'll be exploring a completely different way of life. And that is why I'm here in the spider farm, farming for strings to turn them to wool, because we will be tackling the nomadic existence of the Mongol people during the High Middle Ages. So we've entered to Eurasia during the High Middle Ages to build a yurt for the mighty Mongols. Their nomadic lifestyles called for a unique type of houses, the yurt. So I actually recorded the whole build with replay mode, but the replay crashed and I couldn't render it. But yeah, so yurts were typically an adaptable, perfect for people on the move. These circular structures were built around wood frame and covered with thick wool for insulation, just like what you see here in this picture. So yeah, these versatile structures allowed the Mongols to be highly mobile and adaptable, contributing to their rise as a powerful empire. Pretty amazing, isn't it? Also, they used to have some agriculture, they domesticated animals, but yeah. So now in the house, there is an Enderman, which shouldn't be here, but moving on, this is the layer of wood that I was mentioning earlier. We have a some like decorations, a bed, some clothes, some storage places. But yeah, I'm really happy with how this turned out. So I downloaded a resource pack. It's called Excalibur, I think. It makes everything looks like this, like medieval. I'm not sure if I should be using this resource pack. I actually like it a lot, but Minecraft is vanilla Minecraft. So maybe I can use vanilla Minecraft for everything, but when I'm showing a build or something, I can use this resource pack to make things more accurate and more medieval-ish or something like that. So let me know in the comments what I should do. But before we continue, I would like to take a moment and thank you all for your love and support. Seriously, without you, I wouldn't be doing this and making more videos. And if you are new here, this is our wall of science where we take names from the comments and put them here. The goal is to fill in all these science before we reach 1000 subscribers. And these names will be the very first OGs and supporters of this channel. So hopefully someday when we blow up and start getting hundreds of thousands of views, these people will be the very first people who helped us. So let's welcome some new names to the science, and make sure also to put a comment suggesting a new build or an idea or something you'd like me to add, or simply just an emoji just for the sake of engagement. And I appreciate that so much. So now let's go to sleep because we have a huge build tomorrow. And now we're moving to the North African savannas, and we will be building a stunning Moroccan riad from the late Middle Ages. Riads were traditional houses centered around a tranquil courtyard, offering a cool retreat from the scorching sun. Built with thick walls and minimal exterior windows, riads actually prioritize privacy and temperature. So we'll use terracotta blocks for classical Moroccan look. Terracotta's reddish color gives it a sense of warmth, perfect for Moroccan climate actually, and that is why I'm back to the desert, because there is a mesa, so we need to mine some red, orange, white, and normal terracotta, so let's do that. And now let's start building. So this is the interior, the exterior, and don't mind me looking like a porcupine. So these are the walls, and the house will be in the middle, the riad actually. So this is just the outer wall. Riads also featured central courtyard that serves as social and functional sites. So we will be adding that, of course, to the build. So we will be doing this right over here, and okay, so again, I'm looking like a porcupine. I added this wall here with mud bricks that I don't actually like, so I will be removing it. But just to show you the outside, okay. So this is how the house will be looking, and oh my god. Oh, there are too much. Okay, creeper, you need to die, and oops, someone hitting me. Oh my god, okay, I'll shut up. Okay. Oh, you know what? I'll just fly away. Actually, let's put some light here so no one will spawn. And okay, there's a hole there. And there you have it, a stunning Moroccan riad, perfect for escaping the desert heat. As someone who hails from Morocco myself, I can tell you that these riads truly are oases of peace and beauty. Imagine relaxing on the rooftop terrace under a canopy of stars, enjoying the cool breeze, and offering a cool haven actually for Moroccans during the late Middle Ages. And speaking of cool things, if you enjoyed this cool riad, a subscribe would be cool. So let's keep this Minecraft oasis thriving with more historical builds. Well, that's it for our whirlwind tour through times and house styles. We started in the prehistoric era with caves, and on this video we explored the Middle Ages with Anglo-Saxon villages, followed by a Mongol yurt, and finally we relaxed in the cool embrace of late medieval Moroccan Riyadh. I hope this journey through building houses across history was exciting and informative. See ya! This is us now. Pretty amazing, right? But it wasn't always like this. No, way back when things were a lot different. We were living in caves, huddled around fires, hoping a giant woolly mammoth wouldn't decide to use our home as a scratching post. So how did we get from there to here? Well, this is exactly what this series is about. That's right, guys. As you know, we're building our way throughout all of human history in hardcore Minecraft. We started at the very beginning, crafting a cozy Stone Age cave and a shelter in the Mesolithic era. Then progressed to a more permanent Neolithic hut. Next, we journeyed to the Bronze Age with an Egyptian house, before venturing further into the Iron Age with a stunning Persian house. The Middle Ages brought us an Anglo-Saxon village, a Mongol yurt, and last but not least, a Moroccan riad. But today, we're taking a giant leap forward in time, starting with the Renaissance. So I have chosen this place because it's a plain biome and it has wide space for this exact build. But still, we need to do a lot of terraforming, so let's do that right away. So this was time of great change and innovation. There was a renewed interest in classical Greek and Roman art, philosophy, and architecture. This period saw the rise of great artists like Michelangelo and Leonardo da Vinci, and the construction of magnificent buildings like the palazzo we're gonna be building right over here. And don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and thank you. So this is the shape where we're going to build this palazzo, but before doing that, we're gonna need a lot of material. So let's go grind for some and grab some right now. Starting actually with some granite. So let's go to our mine and search for some granite here. Where is granite? That's dirt. Okay. Oh, it's right over there. So let's mine for some and go start building. Alright, so I grabbed a lot of granite and I also need packed mud. So I think I have some mud on... Go away, die. Oh, how did you reach me from there? So I have some mud here on our storage room in our base. In a some... Oh, it's right here. And yeah, we have plenty of mud. But we need to make it packed mud. Therefore, we're gonna need some wheat. And we need... like, I don't have any wheat farm. So let's grab these from our iron farm. Let's grab all these poppies and let's turn them to I forgot the name, bone meal. And now let's farm some wheat. So yeah, let's see how much we can get. Alright, so I didn't get much and I finished all the bones. So let's go to the nether and let's mine for some bone blocks. Now let's go ahead and reform the wheat again and see how much we can get. Alright, so I've got a lot. I think this will be enough for this build. This build will be huge. So this is the shape. It started taking the shape. These palazzos, like these grand palazzos, were the essence of luxury and power in the Renaissance. With their symmetrical facades and intricate details and spacious interiors. So we need to implement all those aspects to this particular build. So yeah, let's start building the roof and take it from there. right, so this is the first store, um, or floor, or I don't know what I can call it. But I don't like that it's all same block. So let's just randomly put some holes and replace them with the smooth granite and also some regular granite to make it a little bit of like to give it a little bit of texture, like what you're seeing right now. So this isn't enough. Let's do it more and for all the sides. That's what I'm talking about. I like this a lot. I also added some walls on the wall. Oh, whoa. But yeah, so let's go ahead and start placing the windows. So it'll have like be this wide, 4 blocks wide, and I think 5 blocks tall. So something like this. I actually do like this a lot. Look at this. It's like the details. It's so realistic. I have a picture right next to me of a real palazzo, and I'm trying to rebuild it in Minecraft, and I really like how this is turning out. The windows and all that. So this is the second store. I also gave it a little bit of I mixed and matched some materials just to give it a little bit of texture, and now we're gonna do the same thing and start building the windows. So this is the windows of the second store. Just the place of the windows. We still didn't build the windows yet. And for the third store as well. So we have all the stores built in, all the windows. So now we just need to put some glass, some decorations, and give it some details. This is what it's looking like right now. I turned on the resource pack, like the Excalibur resource pack, to make it to give it like I don't know. Yeah, so this is what you see right now. I'm gonna just shut up. And this is without the Excalibur resource pack. I actually like it a lot, all the details. I added some sandstone and some endstones as well from the end. So the inside, it's quite empty. There isn't anything here. That'll change later, maybe on the next episode, or I don't know. Following the Renaissance came the Reformation, a religious movement that swept across Europe in the 16th century. People challenged the authority of the Catholic Church and advocated for a simpler form of Christianity. This shift in religious thought was reflected in architecture as well. Protestant churches were typically more basic and functional compared to their Catholic counterparts. Here, we're building a simple Protestant chapel with whitewashed exterior, dark oak roof, and clear glass windows. So I have chosen this place to build the chapel at. I've added this road here, and I extended it to the palazzo out there. But before doing that, we're gonna need a lot of materials. So I have plenty of materials already, actually. But for the whitewashed walls, we're gonna need some white concrete. So let's go home to our home base and see if we have any not dirt, but gravel and sand to create concrete. So this is our base, and look at that volcano. Let's go ahead and search this storage room for any sand and any gravel, and also we need some white dye. I have a lot actually from the blocks that I've mined previously on the Nether, like all the bone blocks, so that won't be a problem. And we have a lot of sand. I love it. Perfect. So let's empty some slots and see how much gravel we have. We have plenty of gravel as well. So I think this will be more than enough for all the white concrete that we're going to need. And let's craft some concrete. Alright, so I grabbed all the concrete and put it here on this shulker boxes. Now let's grab this dark oak and let's start building the chapel. So it started taking the shape. So this is how the chapel would look. I won't give it a lot of details, but it still need to be historically accurate. So these chapels used to look somewhat like this, with the like all these sort of details, these shapes, and also some glass windows. So we're gonna be putting that shortly. But I actually do like this size. It's not very huge, and it's not also too small. So it's a very like it's pretty accurate chapel, if I can say that. So yeah, I actually like it a lot.
75 years later.
All right, so are you ready for the grand reveal? So this is the Renaissance, and we're moving to the Reformation. Do you see the church all the way there? The chapel, actually, it looks really insane. It took me a lot of time actually to finish and finalize. I added a lot of details, even though I said I won't be adding much details, but I couldn't stop myself. I also added these leaves to the path, and look at this. I actually like it a lot. I added some gravel, some stone and cobblestone right next to it, and look at all these details, and the cross up there, and all the wood, all the I actually like it a lot. I don't know how to express how much I'm enjoying this build, but I do like it a lot. It looks really sick. I do actually like it a lot. One of my favorite builds that I've built so far in this series. We're still gonna build a bunch of more builds very soon. We still have a lot of periods and eras from human history to build. Also, speaking of that, please comment down below your ideas for next builds, as we're still moving forward throughout human history. I would love to get some suggestions to help me decide on what builds we should do next. But yeah, so let's see the interior, and voila, this is the interior. We have the cross up there, we have some library next to us, and these are the seats where people sit, and the preacher right there saying the words of God, I believe. Here, where the preach stands and speaks and say the things that they say. But yeah, so I actually do like this build a lot. I also like the Renaissance build as well. So if you enjoyed so far, please subscribe, smash the like button, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye! Ever wonder how the world transformed from horse-drawn carriages to flying machines? Buckle up, because we're about to rewind time in hardcore Minecraft. Alright, so we need first to find a flat place for this first build. I think this place will look good. It's plains and it's a little bit flat, also close to the base, so we just need to terraform it a little bit and we're done. So this first build will be the stunning French chateau. These grand country estate were the embodiment of elegance and sophistication during the Age of Enlightenment. Alright, now that that's terraformed and it's pretty flat actually, this is the perfect place for this particular build. So to build this chateau, we're gonna need a bunch of material. We're gonna need some white concrete, which I still have from the previous builds. And I also made this little camp here with all the storage areas that we're gonna need. But now let's go mine for some material. So as I was saying, we're gonna need some white concrete, which I already have, and some smooth stone for the interiors of the build. For the exterior of the build. So let's go to our mines and let's go all the way here and mine for tons and tons of stone, and go to the furnace to smelt all these blocks to smooth stone. So yeah, let's go ahead and mine. So the Age of Enlightenment was a period of intellectual and philosophical awakening in Europe. It emphasized reason, logic, and scientific inquiry over traditional beliefs and superstition. Thinkers like Voltaire and Locke questioned established authorities and advocated for the rights and liberties of the individual. This era saw great advancements in science, mathematics, and philosophy. Perfect. Now let's go ahead to our super smelter and smelt everything there. And this is going to take a lot of time. Let's also take some baked potatoes and yeah, now let's just wait. Alright, enough waiting. I grabbed a lot of resources, a full shulker box and some more here, some white concrete here, and we still have some on the furnace that's still smelting. Now let's build the like skeleton, or like the I don't know, the shape of this build. So it's going to be something like this. So usually when I'm building anything, I don't have an idea about how this will look, how this shape is going to be. I just go ahead and start going with the flow, and until we make something like this. So this took some time to finalize this particular size and this particular design. It's not great, but it's manageable, and with details and a lot of other things, it'll turn out really great. So yeah, this is the chateau. It will be like this. So this is the back of it, and there is the front, and we have some windows, and with shaders it started looking great. I added some more like some more things to it. I added the door, some windows, and some decorations. I also grabbed some quartz. I had a lot on my storage area, so in my storage room, so I grabbed some quartz and I made these pillars here, and some things all the way there. And with the Excalibur resource pack, it looks insane. I actually like it a lot. So we're almost finished with the main build, and look at this. I actually really like this texture pack. It make it look a lot beautiful. I actually do like it a lot. So yeah, except for maybe that's the smooth stone. So the smooth stone doesn't look that good with the Excalibur resource pack. So maybe I will remove it and replace it with some quartz, since I still have plenty. And the whole house will be white, just like so. So I actually recorded this with replay mode, but I don't know why replay mode keeps crashing. Like when I'm trying to render the video, it just crashes the whole Minecraft and give me an error code. Sometimes it works, sometimes it does not. I don't know why actually. If you guys have any idea about this issue, please let me know in the comment how I can resolve this. Anyway, this build looks insane. I actually do like it a lot. But we're still not finished yet. We're gonna need to add a garden and a dome-shaped rooftop right over here. So for the garden, I'm gonna build it right over here. So there is this thing here, and we need to make some like gravel path, and also some greenery, some roses, some flowers, stuff like that. So yeah, I don't know how this will look, but just like you see on this picture here, so it should look something like this. So yeah. All right, so are you ready? And voila. So yeah, this is the garden. I made this path also that takes you all the way down to whatever. So I actually do like this a lot. So we have the gravel path here. We have some roses, some flowers here with butterflies. We have this small garden with a fountain on it. And I mean, look at this. It looks really, really, really beautiful. I also added this path with some bridges that takes you all the way to the base. But yeah, and I added some cherry trees here. Um, so yeah, I actually do like this a lot. It turned out more beautifully than I expected it to be. So yes, I am happy. I am a happy person right now. But again, we're not done yet. We're gonna need to add the rooftop, the dome-shaped rooftop. I don't know what does it call. But yeah. So to build that, it needs to be blue. So that's why I came here to this monument to bring some, ouch, to bring some of this prismarine blocks. This is going to be frustrating if I got mining fatigue. I hope I won't. But yeah, let's try to be quick and not get mining fatigue. And speaking of the devil, I got mining fatigue. Gosh. So let's go search for a cow to get its milk and remove this effect. So I grab... okay, and again. So I grab this cow here and a bucket and let's milk it down and mine for a bunch of resources. Alright, so I grabbed some prismarines and all the various blocks of prismarine. Now let's build that. And after a very, very, very long time, finally, this is the thing I was talking about. It took me a lot of time, actually, more than I expected, because I kept messing around with the circle, then the shape of the dome, then I kept destroying it and rebuilding it and destroying it and removing it and rebuilding it. So it took a lot of time, but eventually, it looks really great. I mean, look at this. This is so beautiful. I would love to live here, like right over, not there, but inside this chateau. So this was the age of enlightenment. Now let's fast forward and see how this age fueled the revolutionary fire and industrial might. We're jumping to the age of revolution, specifically the industrial revolution. All right, so the industrial revolution. Yeah. This is going to be a grind. And you already started seeing the effect of the pollution that the industrial revolution have. We lost all the trees. The only thing left is these pillars here. But yeah, so we're gonna build a coal mine here and a factory as well. But before doing that, we need to terraform this place. We need to make it flat and we need to remove all those trees and destroy nature, because this is the industrial revolution. So, yeah. So let's stand here and boom, all the trees are gone. And now actually let's try this again and see if we can flatten out this area and make it look nice. So let's just position here and let's do this and boom. Oh, it worked actually. That's amazing. I didn't lost any second mining, grinding and doing any work. It just, yeah. I don't know what I'm saying, never mind me. So yeah, now we're gonna start building the coal mine first, then the coal factory. So this place will look good, I think. So here will be the entrance, somewhere around here, and some coal blocks will be thrown all here, some decorations. But before doing any of that, let's start with the mine, of course. So let's mine some blocks and oh, we already found some coal, so yeah, that's nice. So our first stop is this humble entrance, the gateway to a coal mine, the fuel that powered the entire industrial revolution. Because back then, miners toiled away to extract this black gold. This dark and cramped space provided the essential power source for our next stop. Alright, so to decorate the coal mine entrance and the inside of the coal mine as well, we're gonna need to bring some coal. So let's go to our real mine this time and mine for a bunch of coals to make coal blocks and coal blocks. Yeah, I don't know why I said that. Anyway, I found a lot of coal actually, and with fortune pickaxe we're gonna get a lot actually. So this is going to be smooth. And we already found another one, and some more here, and another batch of this here. And you go away and die. And you, boom. Oh, I killed it actually. Nice. So let's mine for some coal here, and I think this, yeah. So let's kill it, and let's grab some more, and some more, and more, and more. Yeah, so all that is done. We finished the entire coal mine, and voila, this is what it looks like. I actually like it a lot. I added some more decorations, some mine carts, some railways, some stuff, a crane, and also I made this here. So this is not a crane, but a mine cart that will go inside the factory. So here will be the factory, and this mine cart will be entering the inside of the factory and coming from the factory. So I have this wagon here that's carrying some resources. We have some more mine carts here, some mine blocks, What's that? Some coal blocks in the entrance, and more mine carts here that's powered by this. And if you go all the way down, there is this place here that they mine. Actually, let's check it with the Excalibur resource pack and see how it's going to look. Oh my god! Nice. I actually do like this a lot. I like how the texture of the block of coal looks, and the mine carts actually, and the whoa. This is looking so great. I actually like it a lot. Nice. And we have this dead end here, another one there. Nice, I do actually like this a lot, and look at all these coal resources that they extracted from the inside of this mine. Now we just need to build the factory and power it by this coal to shape out our future. So we have a crane here that's taking also resources from the underground. These are the resources that it takes, and we have that. It shouldn't be looking like that. So this is a black concrete. Usually it looks very dark, but with the resource pack it looks like that. So this is with normal Minecraft looks like. So it looks like a very deep. Actually, it does not, but yeah, you can imagine this is a very deep. So now we're in the lush cave to get some clay to smelt it to make some bricks, because the next stop is the mighty factory. These massive structures were the beating heart of the Industrial Revolution. These red brick behemoths is the testament to the rapid industrialization that swept across the world during this era. So let's wait for all this to smelt, and alright, so all that is smelted. Now let's go ahead and start building this factory. So it's going to be a huge project. The impact of the Industrial Revolution was massive. Factories crunched out goods at an unprecedented rate, leading to rapid urbanization, small towns growing into bustling cities, all fueled by power of coal. But it wasn't all sunshine and roses, of course. Factory work could be harsh and dangerous, and pollution became a growing concern. However, this era also saw advancement in technology, transportation, and medicine, shaping the world we live in today. Alright, so this is the shape of the factory. It's going to be huge, so I'm gonna add more stories to it, and a lot of windows, a lot of decorations. So this is going to be a really, really beautiful build. So I grabbed some more red bricks because I finished all my bricks, and look at this. It looks really, really good. So I grabbed some more bricks, as I said, because we still need to make it a lot taller, wider, add more things to it. We need to add those smoke, I don't know what they call, but the pillars that the smoke comes from them. I forgot their name, but you'll see in a second. Second for you, it's days for me. But yeah, you'll see in a second what I mean. So yeah, this is the shape. I added this thing here with like a support thing. Everything is things, so don't mind me. Before we reveal the finished build, we're gonna need some more resources for decorations, some for a lot of things, starting with the nether, and we're gonna need to grab some glowstone. So yeah, let's grab a bunch of glowstone and go for the next resource that we're gonna need. And the next resource is wool. So we're back to the base to go to our spider farm to farm for some strings because I don't have a sheep farm. So strings can be crafted into wool. So let's go ahead and do that. Even though it'll take us more time, but yeah, this is what we have. And this is all the strings I got. Let's turn them all to wool. We don't need much, so just this, and we need also some dyes, some light gray, and black. So that's why I'm grabbing some flowers. And I actually remembered that when I was building this Edoras village, because I watered the entire place, and oh, what are you guys doing here? Okay, I'll leave you be. Leave you be. So I think I have those flowers somewhere in a chest here, and that can be. Oh, I think there is another. Oh, hello. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about, the azure flower. And now we're gonna need some black dye. So unfortunately, I have to kill some innocent poor squids. So I'm sorry, squids. And we also need lots of iron to make iron bars, iron blocks, and some other iron thingies. And before revealing the build, and before actually going to continue the build, I'm back to Edoras because I need to go to the end to heal my tools because my shovel is almost broken down. So let's go ahead. Oh, okay. And stare at some Enderman and heal everything. And this is everything we got. Oh, okay, 1 second. After those vanished mysteriously, this is all the resources we got. Some rails, some black concrete, some resources here, some glass, some iron bars, more iron, some other things, mine carts, and a lot of other resources. So we're gonna need all this to finish the build. And this already taking a lot of time. Whew, so after thousands of years later, this is what it looks like now. I actually super happy with how this turned out to be. Again, I'm super proud of myself. I don't know how I built this. It took me a lot of time, and this is I didn't see any tutorial or followed any instructions. I just followed my guts and kept building and building. Of course, I removed a lot of things. I destroyed a lot of blocks and trying again and again and again. But this is the final result. I'm actually super happy with how this turned out. You can't imagine how much I'm happy. Even if this video got 10 views, I don't care. I'm happy with this build. Whenever I play this world, I'll just come here, stare at this build, and then continue doing whatever I'm doing. So I added this conveyor belt here that's taken resources to the factory. So all these blocks that's been taken from the mine to the factory. And yeah, look at it at night. It looks really beautiful. I'm actually super happy with this build, and look at the smoke and the light, and yeah. Well, folks, there you have it. We've built a bit of history today. From the elegance of the Enlightenment to the grim and smoke of the Industrial Revolution. It's amazing to think that the world we live in today, with all its skyscrapers and amazing airplanes, has its roots in these simpler times. Makes you wonder what the future holds, right? Anyway, that's enough philosophizing for one day. Thanks for joining me on this historical building adventure. I really appreciate it if you stayed till the end. If you've learned something new or even just had a good time, hit that like button and subscribe for more. It really helps. And also make sure to check previous videos as we tackle more historical eras and amazing builds. Until next time, see ya! This is a space rocket in hardcore Minecraft, and this is me trying to build that rocket. Will I be able to build it? Stick till the end to find that out. Now, without further ado, let's get into it. So I first need to find a good place for building this rocket. So let's go up that drone's farm and visualize the area and see if we can spot a good place for this build. So maybe there, but I don't like it that much, actually. This place looks nice, but there are too many trees and that'll take a lot of time to destroy. Alright, I found actually the perfect place for this build. There, right next to our main fortress, Baradur. I mean, look at this beauty. And it's also close to Edoras, our Rohanian village, so that'll be nice as well. So this is a nice place, but it needs some terraforming, of course, so let's grab our shovel and start digging some dirt. Pause. You may be asking why I'm building a space rocket in Minecraft. Well, that is a good question, and let me tell you why. As some of you may already know, we're on a journey to build every era of human history and in hardcore Minecraft. We've built all these so far, and we're now almost there on the 20th century. And what better build to represent this period than a space rocket? Alright, now that this whole place is terraformed, let's start working on some foundation. Starting with gathering all the resources we need for this build. So I'm in our storage room to grab all the things we're gonna need, and luckily I think we have everything we need already from previous builds. So let's put our shulker boxes here and let's grab some stone, smooth stone. We need also some white blocks like quartz, and I have a lot of that actually. We might also need some this and some stone, some cobblestone, and perfect. Now let's start placing the ground, and we need to make a platform with all these blocks here. The 20th century was a whirlwind. I mean, I was born in the 20th century. Anyway, we witnessed two major world wars that reshaped the planet, the dawn of the atomic age, and a giant leap for mankind. The first steps on the moon as humanity looked at the stars with newfound ambition. So what better way to capture that spirit than building a launch pad and a space rocket? So this won't be a simple build, no, because we need to make it somewhat historically accurate, meaning we need to build a base, a water tower, 3 lightning towers, and the mobile launcher platform. Then we can finish up by building the space rocket. So I built this kind of like a place here where I stored all the resources that we gonna need. I grabbed everything we need, some iron bars, some iron blocks, some more resources here, more blocks here. The orange is for the engine of the rocket, and we also have some shulker boxes in case we needed more material. So now we're gonna start with the lightning towers. And that took way longer than it should. I had to rebuild it multiple times until I finally was happy with this shape. So this is the first one. We need another 2, and I do actually like it a lot. So I'm just gonna not replace it, but copy paste it all over this place. Actually just twice. I'm just exaggerating. But yeah, I do actually like this one. So let's go ahead and copy it on the other two sides. So, boom. All right. So now it's all I'm having a seizure. Don't mind me. So yeah, these are the lightning towers. After that, we're gonna need the water tower and the mobile launcher and some other builds to finish everything up. So yeah. So this build won't be just a display. it embodies the spirit of the 20th century, a time of immense technological leaps and humanity's first steps on the moon. This build serves as a tribute to human's audacity and innovation, the unwavering desire to explore the unknown, reminding us of the power of ambition and scientific progress. And speaking of progress, please don't forget to subscribe and help us progress and land on the 1K subscriber milestone. We're so very close, so thank you so much. So the water tower is also finished. I do actually like it, not as much as the lightning towers, but it's not bad. I didn't know how to build it and to make it accurate, but it looks really good. I mean, look at this view. We just need now the base and the mobile launcher platform, and then we can start building the rocket on top of that launcher. So yeah. So this is the base. It's not very huge, but it's big enough to get to have the mobile launcher platform and the rocket as well. And look at it from here. I added some more decorations, some iron blocks there, some iron bars. I don't know why, but they just added more things to it. Now we need to start shaping the place for that mobile launcher platform. You know, that huge tower that holds the rocket in place, and also it's the one that the astronauts uses to get into the rocket. You'll know what I mean in a second. So this is the shape of it. It's really big actually, and now we're gonna need a lot of iron. I'm not sure if this will be enough, but if not, I can always go to our iron farm and get more iron blocks. Alright, so this is it. I actually went to our iron farm twice to get more iron because the blocks I got weren't enough. So this is the shape. I do actually like it a lot. It looks really, really good. Now we need to build the concrete building that astronauts uses to go all the way up and enter the rocket. So let's go ahead and build that right now. And that is finished. I actually like it a lot. I mean, 3, 2, 1, ta-da. Look at this. This looks really, really, really good. Now we're almost finished. We just need the rocket. But look at this. I do actually like it a lot. I didn't expect it to look as good as it is right now. Because I just was I didn't watch any tutorial, or I don't have an idea about what I was doing. I was just going with the flow, building and destroying and rebuilding again until it's something that I'm happy with. So this is how you get into the rocket. So you go up here, you open the door, you go in this corridor here. There are some twists, like vum vum vum. You go here, up the stairs, and then there is all these stores. Then you can keep going up. This is what I forgot a stair here, so let's add that up here. and you go all the way up to the top, and then from there you can enter the rocket. So let's go to more stores, I believe. Oh no, this is the no, no, no. We need to go down. Sorry. So let's go down again, and not this one. I think the one below this one. Yes, this is the one. So there are some pipes that's coming out from this building and go into the rocket. So from there you will be entering the rocket. Now the only thing left is to build the actual rocket. So this is the shape of the rocket. It'll be around that size, and then we just need to build it all the way up. So it's not that big, but it's not too small for this space. So let's go ahead and actually add some blocks here. It shouldn't be circular, so there is like a it's kind of a circle, but it's wide a little bit. I'm not sure if you're understanding what I mean, but yeah, like this shape right over here. So of course the bars will I'll remove them. There needs to be blocks here for the actual engine, or I don't know what that called. Sorry for all the engineers out there, but we do need all these blocks and the orange ones for the engine as well. All right, so this is the shape of the rocket and also the size of it. It'll be around this, but now we need to go ahead and start building the engine. This is going to be frustrating because I don't know how I will be doing this shape. So maybe, so let's do two right here. One, two, and one over here, another one here, and I don't like that. So yeah, let's try this a couple of times and see the one I'm happy with. Alright, so this is the shape that I like, and now let's just go ahead and continue the entire rocket. And finally, I finished the entire build. It took a lot of time and a lot of buildings and a lot of reshaping and trying again and again and again. But finally I got it up and running. Well, actually it's not running because this isn't a I don't know, what that game is called, I forgot its name. You've probably seen it here on the screen. But anyway, moving on. This is the rocket. This is the build. I'm really happy with how it turned out. It actually looks really insane. I didn't think it'll look this good, but it is. Now we finished with the 20th century and we're moving around with the historical builds. And thank you so much for blasting off with us on this historical adventure. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and let us know in the comments what do you think. And speaking of history in the making, we're almost ready to tackle the final frontier, the 21st century. What iconic build we should do from the 21st century? I really need your help as I don't have an idea as of now. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye! The Line. It's a proposed megacity unlike anything the world has ever seen before. A futuristic linear city, home for over 9 million residents, stretching for over 170 kilometers through the Saudi desert. All within a narrow, mirrored glass band. And this is what we will be building in this last episode of the Building Through History series. Starting of course with finding a good place for this build. Now I've searched a lot and I think this place looks good, so it'll start from here, although there are a lot of trees, but we need to demolish all these trees, and of course there are a lot of mountains on the way, so we need to dig a lot of dirt, therefore we're gonna need a lot of shovels. So let's go to our storage room and grab all the diamond blocks that I have, and let's craft a bunch of shovels to dig all that dirt. So let's craft that. Oh, I just crafted a bunch of pickaxes for no reason. I wanted to craft shovels. So yeah, let's do this. Okay, now let's store all these here and craft some more. And we have now a full shulker box of that. Now the line is no small feat. We're talking a mega city stretching over 170 kilometers, which is 105.6 miles. 500 meters tall and 200 meters wide. That's some serious scale, and obviously making an exact replica in Minecraft is nearly impossible. So we've taken some creative liberties, we've shrunk the line down to a more manageable size, while keeping the core design elements. But trust me, it is still huge, and so far the biggest project I have ever attempted in Minecraft. So for the length, we've scaled it down to 1,700 meters, and since 1 meter equal 1 block, so it's 1,700 blocks. The height and the width I've gone with 10 times reduction, making it 50 blocks tall and 20 blocks wide. Now for some quick math. So I need 1,700 blocks times 50 and twice. Oh my god, that is 170,000 blocks. Holy moly. Jeez. Okay. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye. I'll see you later. No, I'm kidding. So how many double chests do I need? So a double chest has 54 slots. Some more quick math. So 54 slots times 64 stacks, which is holy. It's 3,456 double chests. Oh my god. No. I can actually put shulkers in. Yeah, I can put shulker boxes in chests and it'll be less than 3,000 chests, of course. So I'm gonna need 54 shulker box in a double chest, meaning I will need, and that will store 93,312 blocks. So I need 2 double chests full of shulker boxes, full of glass blocks. And that is 108 shulker boxes full of glass. Jeez, that's a lot. Okay, so we need a game plan. And the game plan is we first need to create a sand duper, because there is no way in hell I'm mining 170,000 blocks by hand. No way. Second, we're gonna need a super smelter, because I have a normal super smelter. It's not that fast and it'll take me around 50 years to smelt all that sand. So we're gonna need a very good sand, not sand, but super smelter. Third, we need to go to the end and get tons of shulkers for their shells and to craft some shulker boxes. 4, we need to build the line, and the 5 is committing suicide. Okay, so let's get started.
75 years later.
Alright, so I skipped the building part. Just showing you the final result. So I have built the sand duper. It took me a lot of time to build. I didn't want to show it on the recording because it'll take a lot of time. And you already know how to build one. There are a bunch of tutorials. There is one down below on the description, so you can check it out if you want to build a similar farm for yourself. But this is the sand duper up and running. It's working really good. We already have a bunch of chests here that we're going to fill, but these are not enough, so we need to dig it down and add a lot more double chests. Now we're talking. So I have added a lot of chests here. So yeah, now we can just when I'm off to work, I can just leave Minecraft running. Hopefully I won't die, and once I'm back from work, I will find a bunch of sand on these chests. But now let's test how well it's working. I'm just gonna AFK here for around like 30 minutes or 20 minutes or something like that, and let's see how much blocks we're gonna get. Also, if you're enjoying so far, please smash the subscribe button, hit the like button as well. I really appreciate that, and thank you so much. All right, so it's working really good. Now we need to build a really good super smelter. The one behind me, it's very bad, so let's just skip again and let's build something awesome, and I'll show you the final result. And this is what I'm talking about. I've watched the tutorial of Shulker Crafts. They've built this amazing monstrous smelting farm. It's really good. So all we have to do is to place these mine carts here and other mine carts on the other side, and it's really fast as I've seen on the video. So this is the very first time I'm testing it. Hopefully it'll work. So let's place bunch of sand here, and okay, so everything goes their ways, and I'm really happy. It took me a lot of time to build this, but this is my first time building a monstrous something like this. I really suck when it comes to redstone, but this time I nailed it. But of course, I just watched the tutorial, which is linked down below, so you can watch it yourself to build similar farm. And yes, we have a lot of glass already. So yeah, this is really good. I'm really happy. So now let's just get all the shulker boxes I have. I know I have a lot, but of course not enough. So now we're next to our rocket, which is awesome. And let's grab these that I left here from last episode. I have a lot of shulker boxes just scatters everywhere. So I think on this village I left one here. Let me check. No, so there isn't anything here. Maybe there is someone down here, and no. Okay, so and I know next to our epic building here, I have two. So yeah, here they are, 1 and 2. Okay, so there is none here. Let's just go to this Isengard that we've built previously, and let's grab all these shulker boxes that I left here again. And we have 2 more here. And yeah, so I think these are all the shulker boxes I have. Maybe there is still another one here on this Esgaroth. So let me just go and check. And look at this city. It's really cool, and yeah, I really like the city actually. It's been a while since I came here, so I'm really happy with how I built all these houses. And if you haven't checked that episode, please go ahead and check it out. It was really epic. And yeah, I have only one here. So hello villagers. So now let's go to the end city. Let's search for an end city, and let's kill a lot of shulkers for their shells so we can craft some shulker boxes. And yep, I've float a lot, and finally I found one. So now let's just go ahead and let's grab first. Let's kill this one. Okay, now I'm floating. Oh, these shulkers are really annoying. But let's get this elytra. Maybe I will invite someone to the game, and they might need an elytra. So let's just keep one extra for. I don't know. Let's just keep one extra. So yeah, let's grab a bunch of these shulkers and let's go home. So I killed more and really a lot of shulkers, and finally I have all the shulker shells I need for crafting all the shulkers I'm gonna need, and I've got a bunch of elytras from different end cities. So now all the shulker boxes are there, and all the others are here. So as I mentioned, we're gonna need two large chests full of shulker boxes. So here are all the shulker boxes I'm gonna need. Whew. Someone needs to count how much time I've set shulker boxes on this video. That's insane. Now let's just go here. Let's go to the end and place all these blocks. I'm not gonna say shulker boxes. Well, I've just said it actually. But yeah, so let's just go here and dig down an area where we can put all these storage things. I'm not naming them again. And yeah, so this place looks good. All right, so I've finished all the ones I've grabbed. So let's go back to the overworld and grab all the rest of the blocks. So here are all the boxes I need, and let's put these things here, and let's grab everything else. Let's put them here, and the rest is going to come here to my inventory. So yeah, let's grab all these blocks. Oh, and these ones are already full, so we need to empty them, then we can move them to here. So now I'm moving all like the rest of the blocks, and we have everything here. So now let's grab all these sands and put them down. Let's put some here to smelt on the super smelter. Let's test it and see how fast it is working. It's working really good. We've already have almost a large chest full with glass, so I know this is going to take a lot of time. So I actually did some quick math again, and I don't know if you're gonna believe this or no, but I need 50 hours straight of playing. Some of it are AFKing on this farm, but the rest is just moving blocks from shulker boxes to the super smelter, then from glass to another shulker boxes, and then the shulker boxes, moving them to the place where I'm gonna build. So it's a long process, and really is going to take me 50 hours of straight playing. This video probably going to take maybe 2 weeks or 3 weeks just to record and then edit, so it might be a while. But now I need to go to work, so I'll just leave Minecraft running and leave this sand duper working, and let's see how much we will get. Alright, so all the shulker boxes are full. Now let's just take them to the overworld, because we're gonna need to smelt all the sand and turn it into glass. So that is the most tedious part of this build. So now let's place all these boxes here next to our super smelter, and let's take all the sand and let's put them on the on this farm. Boom boom, and let's grab all the glass and put it on the other shulker boxes. So here are all the sand here. And while I'm waiting for this to work, I've run out of coal, so I'm gonna need some renewable source of energy, and I think kelp will work good. So I'm gonna build a kelp farm, which automatically turns kelp into dried kelp. Then the only thing I need to do is to pack that kelp into a block of dried kelp, because that's the best source of energy in the game. And yeah, so I'm gonna do that while doing this as well. But now let's grab all these glass and put them on those shulker boxes there, and let's repeat this process multiple times until I'm really tired. Okay, so the farm is working really good actually. Now let's wait for it to smelt some more, and let's go ahead and build the kelp farm I was talking about. Alright, so the farm is up and running. It's working really good actually, but if you notice, the glass looks like a normal Minecraft glass. So I have some dried kelp there. Yeah, so I've been searching a lot for any mod or resource pack or shader that makes glass reflective, because you know the line is mirrored glass, so it reflects everything. But just building a wall of glass, it'll look very boring and nothing. So let's grab some more of this here, and I'll do another research to see if I can find any good resource pack or mod or shader or anything, because I really couldn't find anything that makes glass reflective. Now let's keep this running for a while, and I'll come back to it later. So yeah, I found a mod that makes mirrors. It's the what does it call? The immersive portals mod. I've had that mod before, but I've never knew that you can make mirrors with it. So all you have to do is to go to like a wall of glass or pieces of glass, and if you break it, it'll turn back to normal. But if you grabbed a flint and steel, and let's do a demonstration right now. So this one, bam, it's a mirror right now. It's really good. Really cool actually. It doesn't work with my shader, so I might need to search for another shader that is compatible with this mod. Also, this mod makes the game a little bit glitchier. And why my yeah? So let's this I don't know. Let's destroy this and build another one. Maybe that will bring the immersive portal, because usually the immersive portal will give you the like yeah, like this. So you just go from the overworld to the nether directly without any the movement things on the portal or that. So yeah, right now I'm on the nether, and you can see the overworld right there. So it's a really cool mod, but it's not compatible with the resource pack I'm using. So I will need to search for another resource pack that is compatible with this mod. But now let's go back to the overworld, because we still need a lot of glass to smelt. Yeah, the sufferings. So let's repeat this process for hundreds of times, and I'll see you once I'm done. All right, so now we're halfway there. So we have all these full of glass, and the rest there are full of sand. Now I have to leave to work, but I'll come back at night and I'll finish all these blocks. All right, I'm back and everything is finished. I have everything full of glass right now. That took a lot of time. You cannot even imagine how much time I've been playing and doing this. But yeah, now for the more tedious part, which is placing all these glass and building the entire line. So yeah, so I'm gonna start it from here, and I'm gonna go 50 blocks tall. And then let's go down and go 20 blocks wide, just to see how much, like, the shape of this and how it's going to look. All right, so this is how it's going to look. Now this, multiply it 1,700 times. I don't know how I'm going to do this, how much time it'll take, but let's just start doing it. Alright, so as you see, I found the shader pack that works good with this mod. It's a little bit laggy. I can only imagine how much laggy the game will be once I finish the entire build. But look at it, it looks really, really beautiful. The mirrors and everything, it really is really good. I'm happy with how this is turning out to be. Now, need to go to work again, so I'm gonna make another farm for white concrete, because I'm gonna need to build some things with white concrete, because it's not gonna be only glass. So we need to build things inside the glass, and the houses on the line are white. So I think white concrete will look good. But yeah, now we're on the oh my god, I'm gonna die. So I went to the other side of the map where the end of the line will be. So it's going to be here. I wanted to build it all, but I've been attacked by a bunch of mobs, so let's just run away. Let's speed up this and see how far 1,700 blocks is. So that was 5 times speed up. Yeah, that's a long way. Ooh. So let's go ahead and continue the building. And by the way, if there is a limit, I didn't think so. So as you see, here is a mirror, here is not, and I cannot make it a mirror. So I think I need to separate the glass with something. Luckily, I've already have a lot of white concrete, so I can put it on the middle. It'll add a cool feature to the mirrors as well. But yeah. So I grabbed all the things I have and I need. So let's go ahead and continue building these mirrors. And I'll see you when I'm almost done, or maybe when I'm done. So yeah, let's go ahead and build a bunch of blocks. Guys, I'm really sorry. The replay mode crashed, so you just can see the entire not the entire wall, but the first half of the wall is done. The game is really laggy. The replay mode crashed on me multiple times, and when I thought it was working, it just recorded the first few seconds, and then the rest of the recording is just black. There is nothing. I think this is affecting my game a lot. My PC is really overheating, and the van is going insane. But yeah, look at this. It's really beautiful. This is just the first half, and look how long this wall is. I've spent hours and hours and hours and hours. No sleeping, no eating. Just going to work, coming home, playing Minecraft, placing glass, going home, going work. I don't know how to talk anymore. I just know how to place some glass. But this is the 1,700 blocks tall. Now I need to make another row of glass because it's doubled the glass. And look at this. I really like how this is turning out. I don't know if my PC can handle this or no, but let's just see how it's going to go. And hello me. Oh, I've already reached the mirror. Okay. So yeah, I'll see you once this is done. And now let's go ahead and build the other part of this. Okay, guys. So I couldn't build the other half. The game is really laggy. My PC is overwhelming. So I made this like we're still under construction, and you can see the frame per second is really going low, but I've added a bunch of cranes like we're still under construction because, to be honest, the true line is still under construction in Saudi Arabia. They still didn't finish it. So it makes sense that we also won't finish the build. But we're under construction. There are a lot of cranes. There are a lot of machinery, a lot of digging, a lot of dirt, a lot of glass. So we're under the construction. But guys, if you enjoyed this episode, it took me really an insane amount of time. So I would really appreciate a subscribe. Please help us reach the 1,000 subscribers. I would really appreciate that. I mean, look at this. Look how beautiful these builds are. These cranes, this... So I would really appreciate if you can, guys, subscribe and like the video if you like it, of course. If not, you're free to not like it. And also comment down below if you have any suggestion or anything for how to improve these videos, how to improve these builds, or maybe suggestion for new builds to add to this world, because this is not just my world, this is our world. So whatever you type in the comments, I really read everything. I've already built a lot of things based on your recommendations and your suggestions, so thank you so much for that. And yeah, so this is the building. I'll leave you with this beautiful montage of all these buildings, and I'll see you guys on the next episode. Thank you so much for watching, and bye.